Wake up! It's morning coffee and sports talk with me, Bob LaGrasso from OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. You gotta wake up, man. It's sports time. We gotta talk about the game last night, huh? Yeah, good morning, folks. Bob LaGrasso here, OddsJam TV, the sports nuts. I'm all over the place, and I hope you guys are having a great morning. And we're going to start off the day. You know how they say we're doing our videos, and we tell you about the OddsJam perfect line. Well, here's the OddsJam perfect cup right here. That's right. You want to find out more about it? Go to contact at oddsjam.com to find out about how you get one of these. Good morning. Coffee time is good. Don't forget, sign up and click the links below for the sports books in your state. You need multiple sports books in order to be a really profitable sports bettor. And don't forget, the OddsJam Partner Program link is down there too. Share it with a friend. You get 20% of whatever revenue is generated from that link. And then don't forget the bet tracker is free on the website, oddsjam.com. And don't forget about the 3 free bets that can be delivered to your email daily. There are profitable bets delivered to your email on a daily basis. So, with that being said, should we recap? Let's recap. All right. What an incredible comeback by the Kansas Jayhawks, who were down 15 points at halftime, but they were down 16, and they set the record, the 16-point deficit, the largest ever overcome to win a championship, surpassing the previous record of 15 points set by Loyola Chicago against Cincinnati in 1963. North Carolina did everything right in the first half, did everything wrong in the second half. Love just couldn't get the ball to drop. I don't know what he wound up finishing. I know at one point in time, he was 4 for 16 from the floor. That is not going to cut it in a championship game. And even when he got to the hole, it just wouldn't go in. It just wouldn't go in. And, McCormick made the big shots down the stretch. He hit the 2 biggest baskets of the game for Kansas, and he helped them overcome that 16-point first half deficit to beat North Carolina 72-69. I know there's a lot of you guys out there, including Mike, who are disappointed. He had a future on North Carolina. It looked like it was going to hit, and it just got taken away from him. But that's the way it goes. It's what happens in sports betting, right, folks? You ought to know that, right? But other than that, probably the other biggest news, Tiger at Augusta, and, warming up, big crowds just to see the guy hitting golf balls. Just amazing the kind of impact he has on the sport. It's just amazing. And then, this is probably more in the St. Louis vein, but Albert Pujols saying that he's filed for divorce from his wife. Wasn't expecting to hear that. Hope it doesn't have any negative impact on the season for his last season in the big league. So anyway, Kansas is the winner. March Madness is over. We're in April, and we're getting ready for NBA playoffs and all that kind of stuff. Thank you all for joining me today. Once again, let's have a little shot of coffee. There we go. You like that coffee cup? I know you do. All right. So let us talk a little bit about what's going on today. Now, I made a big mistake yesterday because I guess I was half asleep. I don't know. I started talking about these NBA matchups. Well, there were no NBA matchups last night, Bob. Wake up. Wake up. They're tonight. So those matchups I talked about, I'm just going to go through them again. There's several games that have playoff implications, and you've got to remember now, folks, we're down to the nitty gritty in the NBA season. So you got Charlotte at Miami, Atlanta at Toronto, Milwaukee at Chicago, and let's see, I think there was one more. Nope. That was it. No, yeah, Memphis and Utah. So I'm just going to very quickly here. I'm on NBA.com. And I am going to share my screen right now. Just to show you what's going on here. Let's get this going here. And bear with me. So this is where we sit right now. Okay. We got Miami, Boston, Milwaukee, Philadelphia. They've all secured playoff spots. Then we got the Bulls and the Raptors. Important. And then you got Cleveland, Atlanta, Charlotte, and Brooklyn in this 7 through 11 here. All over 500, 10 teams over 500. And in the West, it doesn't look like Memphis can improve their position at all. I think more like Utah could improve their position in that Memphis Utah matchup. We got Memphis or Phoenix, Memphis, Golden State, Dallas, Denver, and Utah. And then we've got in that bottom four, which could change. That's why this game between Memphis and Utah is so important, because you got the Timberwolves right there. You got Minnesota, the Clippers, the Pelicans, and the Spurs. That looks like your 7 through 11. And the NBA playoffs are very weird, and we're going to talk more about that when Mike and I are together at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central, when we do last-minute betting with the sports nuts. All right. I'm going to do some positive EV plays here real quick. I had to show you the standings in the NBA so you knew where in the heck we were at. All right. Let me refresh my positive EV page. Shingun, I still have that play. We did early betting for April 5th last night, our first show, and it came out really, really good. Jokic, over 8.5 assists. Let me look a little bit more. I'm looking for a PRA, which is points, rebounds, and assists. I don't see one yet. All right. So let me go back up here and look at, I'm going to go ahead and click, just because Jokic is so insanely great. I'm going to take that over 8.5 assists, and I'm going to add it to my bet tracker. I'm going to take that play. Now we've got Patrick Beverley here with over 4.5 rebounds, player rebounds. We're going to jump on that one. Take that. All right. All right. Let's take a look and scroll down here a little bit more. Donovan Mitchell, over 25.5 points or under 25.5 points. Over is the play. We will take it. We will add Donovan on DraftKings. We're going to put 10 on that. And let's see if we got another play here. By the way, the NBA player props are a lot of fun, and they hit a ton. Player assists, Karl Anthony Cat. Under 3.5. You know what? I'm going to take that. Under 3.5. And we'll put 10 on that. Keep your eye out on the Positive EV page on a daily basis, folks. Things change all the time. You got to come back to it quite often. All right. Don't forget to do that. All right. Let's go to the bet tracker where we can find out what we're doing. So here I am, $414 profit. I got $150 in pending bets. My return on investment of my completed bets is 4.5%. I beat the closing line value of my placed bets 54.9% of the time. Let's see, week 12. I'm in week 13, it's saying. This is profit over time by week. Here is by sportsbook. Points bet is number one for me. By sport, basketball, and then hockey. And then by bet type, normal, and then positive EV. The positive EV has been on fire. And then if I go here, I can show you the bets that I just put in. There's the Jokic bet on FanDuel, player assists, plus 118. Closing line value is plus 104. Very positive. $10 gets me $21.80. You can see here the bet type is positive EV. Down here, you can see where bets were graded and where bets were not graded. This is 100% free, folks. Go to oddsjam.com. Enjoy yourselves there. All right. Let's get back to me. Yeah, let's get back to some coffee time, all right? Let's have some coffee. Cheers. Have a good day out there, man. The world is rough, isn't it? The world is rough. One thing that I didn't cover here, and I'm going to cover right now, is the NHL. So in last night's NHL, we had it was kind of just there. The big game was Calgary beating the Kings 3-2, which my over 6 didn't hit. It was 2-2 at the end of 2 periods, and they could only score 1 goal the rest of the game. But my Blues did win, so woohoo! LGB, let's go Blues. Big games tonight. All right, we got Toronto at Florida. Toronto just beat Tampa Bay at their place. So they were serious last night, and Austin Matthews had a hat trick, which my player prop for Austin of over 0.5 goals came through. And then Colorado is at Pittsburgh. Interconference game, playoff implications for Pittsburgh for sure. And then Minnesota is at Nashville. Nashville in the wild card in the West. And, I'm just going to do this once again. I want to share my screen one more time. And you folks have to bear with me, but I want to show you where we're at in the standings in the NHL as of right now. Okay. Let's do it by conference. Let's do it like this. Okay. So 8 teams in each conference make it. This is solidified in the East. It's just a matter of position. And honestly, right now, it looks like the position is Washington is for sure going to be a wild card. I don't think they're going to make it in to this range. The Rangers have overtaken Pittsburgh. They are in the same division, and they're fighting neck and neck for that second and third place finish. And in the West, Vegas is now a point ahead of Dallas for that final wild card. You still have Winnipeg with a shot there, and Nashville is right there too. This is going to be a little bit of a dogfight here at the bottom. It really is. Okay. And you could see the 3 of the top 4 teams in the conference are in the Central Division. So there you go. There's a little NHL. Hey, by the way, if you've never, ever watched NHL playoffs, you have no idea what you're missing. And if you haven't ever watched it, you better get into it this year. We're talking ESPN, ESPN Plus, ABC, TNT. We're going to have a lot of hockey out there for you to watch. You got to check it out, folks. Cheers to you. I want you all to have a great day. Smile, wake up, stay awake. The day has started. More sports later on. Hockey videos, NBA videos, last minute betting, early betting for tomorrow. Bet, all kinds of bets. Have a great day.